The Postal series is really known for its dumb and wacky humor from the ages, and if you didn't know, Postal 4 released a little time ago. I think it was like, shit. Well, this video might be a little bit late, but before you click off this video and write angry comments about Postal 4 not being finished, it has come out of early access, so fuck you, little Timmy. And now I'm here to complain about the fucking game, so stick around. Now a little bit of background prior to releasing Postal 4. There was this first edgy game, which revolutionized gore and violence in the games for its time. It's grim and dark, eerie tones, which accompanies you during your massacres of innocent people. The ending, which hits you like a truck. It's fucking creepy, man. It's like a scary horror game. It's epic, it's cool, and I highly recommend you watch my video of Postal 1 after this, just to, not to get any views for it or something. And then there's Postal 2, a fun dumb video game that is only as violent as you are.
Hey kids, what a piece of people! Well, now you can't. Hey kids that aren't in my basement, I want to chop my limbs off. Good! Yeah! Postal, funniest, gruesome game in 2000! Fuck yeah!
Okay. So seriously, it's a great funny game that is intentionally racist, edgy, dumb, to the point nobody can take it seriously. I mean, nobody, right? Yeah. This game has especially garnered a niche fandom of people, and it's gaining popularity every second with its memes. And for me, this game is perfect. With all of its jag and its dumbness it includes, it's just funny to sit back and relax and just play the game. Also, go watch my video on it that I made a couple of months ago. Thank you. Then remember the first one? There's another one, Postal Redux. It's a perfect retelling of the classic Postal 1 experience with better graphics and especially a better UI. It also includes multiplayer and an arcade style game mode, which is fucking cool. The ending was also changed due to Postal 1's ending being out of touch by today's standards, but it also is pretty depressing and really still cool, so I'd highly recommend buying this game for yourself, playing it if you're a fucking insane maniac and enjoy killing other people. Good selling point. So next one, Postal Brain Damage is a boomer shooter with pixelated graphics and banging tunes. It has a gameplay similar to Quake and Doom, the originals, and the art style is funny and the game has its own charm to it. Also, being its own game. It has the funny one-liners and clear dumbness of Postal 2, and with the piecing mechanic and most of the enemies being dumb and absurd. But it also has Postal 1 influences with some levels and especially enemies that are really disturbing and fit right in to the Postal multiverse, I guess. I don't fucking know, I'm just a YouTuber. Then we have am I forgetting something? Some game. I remember there being just one more Postal game. There can be a Postal 4 without something else. Huh. Oh fuck yeah, a Postal Royale, the one and only perfect Postal game, the perfect graphics, the best gameplay, it's fucking perfect, and one smoking hot protagonist. God. No, in all seriousness, this game is shit, and it's shit on purpose. It was an April Fool's joke by Running with Yourself, if you couldn't tell, but okay. So, anyways, I will not be talking about Postal 3 since I do not own it, and I actually do not have a valid opinion on it due to not owning the fucking game, and I fucking never will. So, that game can go suck a dick, probably will, but now, to the main event of the video, Postal 4. So now, the main event, Postal 4. The attempt at being a good Postal sequel that just isn't it. Postal 4 was in development since 2019 and was quote-unquote published in 2022. The game that was published had plenty of bugs that made the game really, really shitty to play and almost unbearably bad. But as the years have gone by and a lot has changed, I decided to give it one more chance to redeem itself. Can this game be a good successor to the beloved Postal 2? Not talking about Postal 3, fuck that game. Can I have fun and fuck around in an open world environment just like in America, the true red, white and blue? Well, in my cruel and honest opinion, no. The game still, to this day, feels janky and not well made. In the game, the quests don't feel like just things we did as a player that we can relate to, like in the Postal 2. For example, let's take both of the main tasks of Monday as an example. In Postal 2, you're given a list of things and a map to look at said things. Pick up a check, cash in the paycheck, get milk, that's it. Very, very simple, and they are everyday things anybody will do at some point in their life, probably. And then you're dropped into the game, free to do whatever you want, basically, just explore. You don't even have to do them. Most of my playtime has been just doing random shit and not doing even the quests. Go roam, do whatever, who cares? In Postal 4, you don't have that freedom, at least not in the beginning. You're dropped in an alleyway with no way to get out. You have to find a marker and cardboard cutout, and after that you write down on the cardboard, haha, funny sex thing, right? Funny? We're still edgy, we're still funny, right? Haha, get it? We're a Postal game? Anyway, then you are let out, then they try to mimic the iconic petition task from Postal 2 and fail at that as well. The funny thing in the original task was asking the same person over and over again until they signed out of fear of you. And in Postal 4, you just ask a person until you get on the task. It's fucking shit. It just feels boring and bland. Yeah. So the main problem for me in Postal 4, it feels like it's forgetting what really made Postal 2 iconic. The weirdness, the edginess, and so on. So even today's standards, the visuals in Postal 2 look relatively good. It has its own charm, unlike Postal 4, which looks like every generic Unity asset flip from fucking Fortnite. Like, I get it why it looks like that, it's cheaper and it stands its time in the long run and so on, but it just doesn't feel like Postal. All the NPCs are brainless in Postal 2, they feel like NPCs, run around like idiots, shoot you whenever the fucking possibility is, and react like idiots. They have a certain charm to them, I guess I'm biased because of it, but the silliness in Postal 2 is made possible by the NPCs. In Postal 4, they feel different, they feel empty, like they have no soul, they just don't do anything and just scream and run away from you, or get fucking run over by you when you're driving the scooter. So no, don't get me wrong, I'm in no way expert in game making, designing, etc. But as a player, these things just fuck with me. First of all, the map is in my opinion too big and lacks personality. The houses you enter feel empty and deserted for some reason. Like, the most fun part of Postal 2, in my opinion, was just entering houses and finding something, because the game encouraged exploration. And that part, the exploration part, in my opinion, Postal 4 lacks completely. And the humor in Postal 4 just misses the mark completely. Like, it feels like it's written by edgy Redditors. Like, it's absolutely fucking horrendous. Like, don't get me wrong, the humor in Postal 2, it is, like, immature, it is dumb, but it just felt good at the time. And I get it, they can't really make the same jokes again and again, but something could have been, like, left there. And you know, the wokeness is why it's ruining the video games. I get it, but I don't know. And the animations in Postal 2 were not 4K, Ultra HD, amazing, ultra realistic, but they sufficed for the game, and they were funny. Sure, they were a big janky, but it was rendered in game, so it worked out in setting the pace for the game. And in Postal 4, the animations are just janky and dumb and don't make sense and feel really out of touch. And especially the mouth animations just look really fucking weird. And when I started to think about the positive things I could say about Postal 4, there was only one I could come up with, and those are the voice actors. But they actually brought in the 2 classic voice actors for the Postal dude, and they fulfilled what fans liked, and I can respect that. I can, like, you know, that's manageable, that's really good. And there are other depictions of Postal dude as cameo voice actors, such as Zach Ward from the Postal movie, and they didn't have to do this, but they actually added other options, such as John St. John, and some cameos from people in the industry, such as David Eggings, aka Claptrap. Well, he played Claptrap. Well, that's it. That's where it ends. That's where the positive ends for me. And I think that's the perfect way to end this video. On a positive note, relatively. And I really do hope you enjoyed this video. This took way too long to make. But I really just want to thank you for watching this. And I hope you go watch my Postal 1 and Postal 2 videos. Even if they are a bit shite, in my opinion, by my new standards. And I'm attempting to make long-form content or video game analysis like more. But I really do hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys later.